Hello everyone, today I'm gonna teach you after this Joseki. I guess you guys know for this Joseki, right? Yeah, and after you made this Joseki, and black might approach here for making this upper side bigger. And then at the first, I recommend you to answer here when you are handling the white, because this move is normally we are saying 16 point for end game. Yeah, because after this you have to count their right, just like the white and black, they both can have a benefit. They might have a chance to capture for each other. So we have to count to 0. And you can see that white can get around this much. And even you just go to the lower side, and when black push here, even this is gonna be black's benefit. Just both of them can get around 8 point. So we are saying this is about 16 point. But in this situation, it's much bigger than 16 point because this is relative white base as well. So I recommend you to play here. It's gonna be bigger than 20 point in this situation, much bigger than 20 point. The reason why, when you just go to the big place, this is gonna be very painful. After this, in order to take care of this group, if you have to spend one move at the center, even the black just jump and make the knight move, still white is not really stable there. Yeah. And today that I'm gonna teach you that one of the tactics is when white plays here and how you can punish for this move. Most of the time you shouldn't answer here when you are handling the white. In case if your opponent answer here, then you have a great strategy to punish white, and you have to invade here. If you invade, white has to connect, and then you can attach. You know, now white can't stop the black. Black can just make tiger's mouth. White is gonna be broken. So I can say white best answer is gonna be stretch and connect. Just you can get all the territory, and even white doesn't have a base yet. So I'm not sure whether you can cut, but I think this is good enough. Until now, you get many things already. Yeah, you can see that how much you can get, and even you get sente. So this is a very bad result for white, and white can think about to attach here, Kosumi. Then you can just cut here. If white is just around, then you can capture. And if white is just try to stretch here, you know, you can't just around. Now this is white black is captured, especially in the corner, black can't play here. So how you can do that is you can Atari, connect, you can Hane here, and white has to escape. At this moment, and even you just connect here, it's gonna be better for you. And if you just push, and we're gonna have a trading. But actually, you don't have to accept this kind of a trading. You can just punish white. You have to push here one more time. And the reason why, when white answer, after you exchange, then you can just save these 2 stones as well. And you know, now if white just cut here, it's gonna be ladder. This way ladder it will be work, and even this way might be possible, but this way is working simply. So white has to just save, then you can just connect. Then white can't beat black anymore. Now you can just keep making the double Atari. You can even cut another way as well. This is also okay. Yeah. So now you have to remember 43, 44, 45. This is important. If you just keep this one, if you skip, then black may think black can play here, but you know, this is gonna be the losing move. If you play here, white can just push here. Somehow this might looks like it's working, yeah, but it's not. White can just block, and when you capture, then white can keep Atari. The black can't play. So that you have to remember is push one more time, and here. So white has no solution if you play until now. So I can say that when you get this one, you know, you have to fly at the sky. That's the reason why it's bigger than 20 point. Even you answer, you know, already black is a good position. So of course black can't attack right now. If you are thinking to invade here right now, it might work. Yeah, but the timing will be not good. In case white just accept like this, then black will be still happy. Yeah, but in this situation, white might trade. Just like play here. If you answer, then white can capture. This is gonna be really bad exchange. So black has to ignore, then white can switch. White can get the center. Now this is became influence. You know, it's totally different if you just for example, white answer and black invade. If you play here, this time black get really bad exchange, so black can accept. You know, now this one stone didn't spend one move in the valuable place, so now this is better for play. Yeah. So now, however, white answer just like here. You know, you can just give up to attack because white already spent one move at the center, and you can't bother this white. Then you can make him concentrated, and then just jump here. Then now black is much efficient. You can feel about it, right? Yeah. So you understand why you shouldn't give this place, right? Yeah. And sometimes this position might be a little bit different. Just now I made a nice move, and if like position is a 2-space jump, it's gonna be less painful for white. Yeah, but even now I recommend you to answer. Even now it's gonna be quite big place. Yeah, of course, sometimes if you really want to go to another place, then you can think about it. And when black pushes here, the reason why when white attach here and black has to honey and then you can stretch, this position is worse than here. Now this is worse for black, because if black doesn't play, it's gonna be very painful. And if black just continue to play like this, then white can exchange all the thing. And then honey, white can go out to center by Sente, and even white can keep trying to fight. Yeah, because now white had a position is going out to center quickly. Yeah, but of course, even now quite difficult to handle. Yeah, because you know already black can many territory, and the another move should be bigger than this value. Yeah. So anyway, in case if black just push here, if you already go to the big place, some Joseki book was written white to handle with this move, but this is not that efficient. This is better because now you know there is no invasion anymore. Then always you have to make black to be little bit concentrated, so you have to attach. However, black has another move to answer here as well. Then you go out to center, and then you can think about to restrict the upper side. Yeah. So now, what about white just block here? I told you that most of the time white can't really decide to play this move. Yeah, even now it's same. Black can just invade, and if white just connect, then the result is gonna be same. It's better for black if you just continue to play like this. Yeah, it's good enough. So white can think about to attach here, and black has to cut here, and it's gonna be similar. Tarian go out. Even now I can say, even though you just have a trading, when white capture, then you can make the net. You know, white has a limit to go out to center. Black will be very thick, and if white can find a better move, then black can just block here, and even the white capture, then you can just keep block here. After this, white going out position is not really amazing. Even though white plays here, there is a wedge, white is gonna be trouble. Just like this. Yeah. If you really want to go out, you have to go out here. But now still the upper side is gonna be really good. So most of the time this trading will be better for black. And if you really want to get everything, and you have to check the ladder, and if the ladder works, then you can even push here, same as just now. But you know, this position is a little bit different. Just now, if your stone position is here, when white goes out, then you can just answer. I can say more than 90% this ladder will work. There is no case this ladder will not work, so you don't really have to care the ladder. But now, if black position is here, when you push here and then you play here, this ladder must work for this one. Yeah. Now it's working, but for example, there is white exchange, white already exchanged here, then I guess this ladder may not work. Yes, it's not working. Then in case if there is the exchange, then black shouldn't play one more push. Yeah, just like this. Before, a long time ago, white already did that, then you just need to connect. And this is better enough for you. Yeah. And if there is no exchange, then you can push here, and then you need to play here, and however, make him to run away, and then you can just connect here. And white might use the trick. White can try to hane here. Please ignore this one. If your answer became the ladder will not work, even though you just make it. You know, when white goes out, the capturing is gonna be sente. So this is a trick. So you can just ignore and connect. For this shape, even though white is just around first, then black is faster for 1 liberty. Yeah, so you can get everything. And be careful. Instead of 47, you might think about to hane first and then do it. And then you might think ladder and connect, those are working. But white has a very good move. You know, white can just hane first. Hane. Because, you know, you can't just ignore, you just need to connect. Then white just connect when you capture. Then now white can capture black 6 stones. So even for this one, you can just remember push and this one. Same as this one, but you just need to care about the ladder. This is the method how you can punish when white plays here. Yeah. So you can't see really this move when you watch the professionals game. Now, of course, nowadays we can't really see this Joseki anymore. But still, I can say there is reason to study for this one. Even though this Joseki is almost disappear, yeah, still old logic is always useful. Yeah. So when you get this move, if black is 2-space jump, and I recommend you to play here. And sometimes there is a different case. For example, just like, yeah, black might have a 2-space jump, and then white to answer, and black just has played a 2-space jump. Even now, this is better for white. And white just make the 2-space jump. Maybe you can just go to the you went to the really big place. So you just accept black to play here. In case, you know, there is one more stone, black spent one more. In such kind of a situation, you can even attach here. You can see quite often professional players, they love to attach such kind of plays. And even you can see that they don't really prefer to capture. They always step back here. And I'm gonna tell you about that. If you just capture, then white can tidy really clean shape. I can make the situation what was happened just now. For example, if white just play here, most of the time you need to accept, of course, because this will be much better for the upper side. Even though you make white to save, that's okay. Yeah. But black just has played here. And then white hane. You want to play here, right? Yeah. And then black answered here. This is the result that you had just now. And then black had one more push. Just like the result is going to be really similar. Just white to sacrifice 1 stone. Actually, sacrifice 1 stone is nothing different. Anyway, black was very thick. So when you think about to take care of this group, that's why the reason why we just attach. Yeah. And if black just capture, this Atari is gonna be really painful for the center. White can get many potential. It doesn't mean white is getting a lot of territory. Maybe I can say white restrict black's potential. That is what white can get. Even this is very thick now. So most of the time black step back here, and if white is safe, white base is quite stable now. And even though there is cutting point, because we didn't accept white to have such kind of potential by Sente, still black potential is alive. In the future you can use it. Yeah, so that is the reason why black doesn't really accept. But for example, if there is a very large and the black push here, and in case if you are using such kind of a Tetsuji, black has two methods. Sometimes just answer here, and even now there is quite efficient. I can say white support black to have a bigger shape. Yeah, it's not making concentrated. Another way is black just take this one stone first, and then when white still, this is very important. If black just push here, then white is in big trouble. White lost to the base, and even white to take the weakness, so white has to push here, and even black push up here. Just let white to save. And here also you can see that the space is quite efficient. Yeah, black's area is efficient. So for those kind of a move, you have to use. If you are thinking black is little bit concentrated, black spent one more move, however, here, then you have no chance to invade here anymore. In case in that kind of a situation, you can use such kind of method. Yeah. So today I taught you even one of the tactics as well, and why it's painful and why it's bigger than 20 points. And for example, white already take the base. This is just like really just 16 points, so it may not be biggest in the middle game. Yeah, so we are playing in the end game. Maybe lastly, I can just say one more thing. For example, I just made this is a black's area. For example, if this is a white area, I just take it away, and black just approach here. Of course, in this situation, if you just accept that black wants to stay at the side, now this is much bigger. Yeah, you must play here, and because you can see that their potential. If black just invade here, this control should be better for you. You know, you just have a 1 weak group, black has a 2 weak groups, and even you can get the right hand side naturally. So if black just answer, even though you just separate, it's okay. Which means black has no chance to fight like this. Because white is taking the base, but black has no base. Just if you fight naturally with black, then after this fighting, you can get many things. It's much bigger than this push one time. Yeah. So, of course, obviously, you need to pincer if you have a friend here. Okay, I think I just told you all kind of a case. So if you have any other question, please write down commentary. Then I will answer for you. Okay, thank you very much everybody for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.